Metaminds is a project with very meaningful utility. It's something that I'm very bullish on, and it's something that you really need to check out. Let's jump in and have a look. So first up, if you could hit the like button, it'll really help out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, there's chapters down below so you can fast forward to the sections that you want to get to help you navigate the video easier. This is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before jumping into the NFT space. Now, to get to the point, there's 3 reasons why I'm super bullish on Metaminds. First up, the artwork is different. It's not your standard 10,000 profile picture animal project. Number 2, the utility of this will actually help people, and this is something we jump onto a little bit later. And number 3, the team are public facing. I've actually done an interview with them and spoke to them, and when you actually hear their words and you hear the passion, and you're really drawn into that narrative. Now, full disclosure, they said that they would give me an NFT if I did a video on them. What I said I would like to do is I'd rather do an interview with them and give away that NFT, and also throw in some whitelists, and that'd be fine. And I'm going to be giving these away as a competition. That's a little bit later on in this video. And the reason that I'm saying this is to show that I'm not being paid for this, and this is actually a project I believe in, and I'm actually pushing for them to show their faces, tell their story, so we can actually learn more about this project. So anyway, let's jump in. When you land on the website, it's pretty slick, pretty clean. I kind of like this art gallery look. This is actually kind of similar to how I've got my Twitter background, and then you can join the Discord here. Metaminds is an NFT collection of 6,000 unique generative art pieces. Now, when you scroll down on the website, you start to get an idea of where they're heading with this project. Metaminds is creating a different type of community focusing on the mental health of Metaminds NFT holders, creating for them an environment of positivity, kindness, empathy, and generosity. Now, usually I would gloss straight over this, but then as I went further down on the website, Metaminds NFT holders will be able to access a private group having different subgroups focusing on areas of mental health needs like addiction, anxiety, trauma. The group will have professional mental health professionals as community moderators and guides. Now, I see this as a big thing because we are living our lives a lot online, especially with the current climate of the world at the moment. It's going to offer a safe space, but it's also going to offer an opportunity for people to actually kind of have that person they can vent to, have that person that they can kind of have a talk to, and get some tools and some ways to kind of get out of a situation that they don't necessarily want to be in. And with a push like this, I see this as very good, not just for this project, but for the NFT space as a whole, because it shows that it's not just about animals and meme art, but it can do something to help out the greater good. And to get to the details, they will be releasing in October. There's 6,000 of them, and it's 0.07 ETH a token. And then when you get to the roadmap, it's a pretty standard roadmap with some giveaways and charity donations. Now, the second part of the roadmap is quite good, and it's not actually a percentage-based roadmap, it's actually a date-based roadmap, which is quite nice. And as you scroll down, you then get the team. If we jump on over to their Twitter, what we can see here is they've got 1,500 followers, and they're posting some content, and you can see a preview of some of the art that they're posting up here. Jumping on over to their Discord, what we can see is they've got almost 1,000 members, and like all good projects, they're putting up sneak peeks of the artwork. Now, Youssef and Kareem were kind enough to sit down with me earlier and answer a few questions about their motivations behind the project and their outlook for what they like to do. Youssef, Kareem, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Nathan, for having us.
Where did the concept come from?
Well, we have been in the crypto world for a long time, and the idea of mental health, came after COVID. We have changed our lifestyle and all. And not only that, like once you go to your adult life, you start having some issues with the mental health and difficulties, stress at work. The concept came around the utility also in terms of create awareness and utility for the NFT space. So this is how we started the concepts.
So how did you all come together?
First of all, me and Voyageur, we have been friends for more than 5 years. So that's like a long period. With Kareem, he was like recommended by one of our Discord members. And since day one, we felt the energy of Kareem, and also he was supporting the cause of mental health. So this is more or less how we came together.
Once the idea was pitched to me, I was immediately on board. I was like, this has not been done before. And this, like with all the hype going on since March, April, and the whole boom of the NFT space, very few projects focused on a real, actual cause that impacts daily lives. 2020 was pretty hectic. When we first started getting locked down, I kind of underestimated the impact that it will have on our mental energy and mental health. And 1 year later, I saw, okay, no, it had an impact. The whole NFT space revolves around rewarding mutual contractual relationship between the founder slash creator and the holder slash collector slash trader. So if you can benefit these two entities with a mutual agreement that can really impact a beneficial cause, then this is the success that we strive to achieve, basically.
In having a look on your website, I saw words like kindness and empathy, and then I also saw a giveaway of a VFriends NFT token. I'm guessing you guys are fans of Gary Vee?
Yes, we are. We have been following Gary Vee personally for like 4 or 5 years, and we like the approach of kindness as an alpha male, going for kindness, empathy, gratitude, and we have some special surprises when it comes to Gary Vee that we will be announcing very soon.
And we think that partnering not with Gary directly, but rewarding our community members through his community will be something special. And unfortunately, we will disclose more information as we get to that point.
Who is this project for?
So you have the person really interested in the mental health aspect of things. So the one looking for utility behind the topic. You have the person interested in the art. We've partnered with amazing French artists that are rising talents. Another third thing we were thinking about is transferring the rights of the utility of your NFT to someone more in need of it. So for example, we were planning to introduce how you can access mental health services such as consultancy with professionals, therapists, yoga that heals kind of traumatic events, anxiety or addiction. But if you're the NFT holder and you do not want these benefits, let's say, you can transfer them and you can NFT. We're still looking in the tokenomics and the actual implication that we're going to apply. And also we're going to put it up for a vote for our community and see what they want best.
It's not only around mental health, but also around well-being and personal development. Already having some really good talk with therapy centers to have a third-party professionals that we can do. What also having in our Discord a group chat that we will be launching very soon, which is a support group moderated by professionals in terms of therapy, yoga therapy. So also we're trying to put a lot of utility behind the NFT, not only the art, also the utility. So someone can really get some special things with the NFT as well.
If I may add one thing about the motivation behind joining this project is kind of related to where I come from. So I'm based in Berlin, Germany, and I come from Beirut, Lebanon. And last year, Beirut unfortunately witnessed the largest non-nuclear explosion due to an accident in the port that left more than 2,000 people without any homes in just like a blink of an eye. At that point, I would be lying if I said my energy wasn't impacted, my health, my mental sanity wasn't impacted. To see the city you've grown up to live in burned to ashes within 15 minutes. That's something that was like, okay, this is detrimental. So how about the people who were actually living there and suffering from that? And I feel like with the power of the NFT space, with everything that I can bring back to the community where I come from, I have this like really like fired up motivation to give those people. And that's one particular example of people. So that's one of the reasons that motivated me to join here as well.
Thank you guys for coming on and giving me and everyone else a little bit of insight into the motivation behind this project. And I look forward to seeing it launched.
Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you for having us. Have a great day.
So why am I bullish about this project? Apart from the artwork and the team members actually being public facing, it's the utility that I really like. What they said in the interview is that token holders will be able to access these types of services, and they're actually looking at the tokenomics so you could donate some of these services and perks that you may not need to someone that actually does need them. Now, the reason that this is bullish is that there are a lot of big, large organizations, a lot of large charities, a lot of government bodies that know that this is an issue and they want to do something. And what I see with Metaminds is the right partnership to be formed, where a big organization or a government body sees this as a way to move forward. They could use this as a template, as a way to kind of base the future mental health needs in that digital space for the communities that those organizations and governments work in. Now, it might seem a little bit far-fetched, but all it takes is a big organization with $4 or $5 million behind them that really see value in this project and want to push this forward. And the team, they're dedicated about making these partnerships work. So this is where I see this. It's not a quick flip. It's not the kind of meme project that you kind of invest in and a week later it blows up. This is the kind of thing that you get in behind the founders. And if the founders actually do make the waves that they want to make, it's going to start opening up some connections. This is a project that a billionaire or a celebrity would want to hold because it has some good. Later on down the line, I could see someone buying up a lot of tokens and then giving these resources via the internet to third world countries, people that don't have access to these facilities, access to these types of conversations. And this is where it can really blow up, because when mainstream media hears about NFTs, they think about the $1 million JPEG rocks. This is the type of project that can transcend that and break that barrier. And that's why I'm super bullish on it. So will I buy it? Yes, I will buy it. I'm going to buy at least one and just hold on to it, because I believe with the right moves by the founders, this is something that transcends NFTs and starts to actually go into the health of the community and the world. So for the giveaway, what I'll be doing is I'll be randomly selecting 4 people. 3 will go onto the whitelist and 1 person will get the NFT. To enter, what I want you to do is follow Metaminds on Twitter, jump into their Discord, and comment in this video. And in 1 week's time from when this video is published, I'll be randomly selecting those 4 winners and then passing those details onto Youssef and the team. So overall, this project is very ambitious. It's not for everyone. It's the type of project that I believe would fit someone that actually wants something different in their collection. Something that feels like they're actually doing some good in this world and not just getting something for a quick flip. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, like up the video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.